What is up, guys? This is Brandon and I'm back with another YouTube video today. Today's just going to be a quick video going over exactly what happened in the stock market this week, exactly what happened between Wallstreetbets and these big hedge funds. Also, why did Robinhood take off these certain stocks like Gamestop, AMC, and also what I believe is going to happen in the next couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months in the stock market. And am I buying these stocks at this price? A reminder, this isn't investment advice. This is just information I thought would be helpful based on the research that I've done. So as you guys know, there's many stocks like GameStop, BlackBerry, Nokia, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond. In the month of January, these stocks have gone up like over 100% in value since the end of 2020, which is insane because many of these companies, as you guys know, are kind of out of date. And pretty much what happened is a lot of these big hedge funds are betting on these companies to go bankrupt within the next few months. As you guys know, AMC, because of COVID, hasn't been able to be open. So for example, these big hedge funds are betting on these companies to go out of business within the next couple of months. So they bet on GameStop, they bet on AMC, Nokia, these companies that kind of are out of date compared to the big companies nowadays, the big tech companies, Apple, Netflix. So pretty much they're betting on these companies to go out of business. So they bought what is called a put. So put means that you're willing to buy the stock at a lower price. So you're betting that this stock is going to go down to, just say GameStop is going to go down to $2 and you're willing to buy a bunch of shares at $2. But this community called Wallstreetbets saw that GameStop had some crazy short puts placed on GameStop. So what they decided to do is they see that GameStop is not actually doing that bad fundamentally. So what they did was that they started to buy this stock of GameStop. And pretty much they told everybody on this Reddit group, which is about over 6 million users now, to pretty much all just buy GameStop. And so a bunch of these people, which probably also came from stimulus checks, they have this money that they're just putting into this one singular stock, GameStop, which caused it to rise like pretty much crazy. Like out of nowhere, it exploded from 20 bucks, and the next thing you know, it's $400, which caused these hedge funds to pretty much lose a lot of money on these puts that they bought. So pretty much what happened is once this got out of control, as you guys know, Robinhood took these stocks off of their platform along with some other platforms. I think Webull took it off for a little bit. I know that some of the very large platforms didn't, but yeah, for most part, a lot of these platforms took off these stocks, which caused a lot of controversy. A lot of people became angry, and a lot of these retail investors from this Reddit group lost money or lost gains because they weren't able to buy the stock anymore. I believe you were able to sell it, but yeah, in terms of buying it, it wasn't allowed for a good amount of time. So pretty much this whole kind of fiasco was pretty much because these retail investors in this Wallstreetbets Reddit group went against these big hedge funds, which were losing a lot of money. So both sides were kind of fighting each other, and it's been pretty much a talk on Twitter this whole entire week. So yeah, let's go into exactly who is involved. So Citadel is a huge hedge fund that owns Melvin Capital Management. And Melvin Capital Management is a huge short seller in the GameStop stock. So they're pretty much betting on the stock to go down, and pretty much they have millions or billions of dollars into these puts. So the crazy thing is Citadel actually owns Robinhood, which means that they had control over what stocks are going to be able to be traded on their platform. So for a day and a half or something, GameStop and some of these other stocks were actually not being allowed to be bought, which is pretty crazy because that's kind of market manipulation in a sense, and kind of defeats the purpose of a free market. And what's going on right now is that both sides are kind of trying to fight each other, and there's a bunch of market manipulation going on. I mean, these Wallstreetbets is pretty much a huge group, 6 million users, and are pretty much telling everybody to buy this one stock. Just say GameStop, you know, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme in terms of, okay, you buy this stock and then you go and tell 10 other people to buy this stock. And it's pretty much everybody's going in and trying to influence how the market is traded. So why did Robinhood take off these stocks off of the market? So it wasn't just because that these big hedge funds were invested in these puts for these certain stocks. But also Robinhood was actually going to be at fault or going to be at a loss, because pretty much Robinhood lets you make an instant deposit of, for example, $5,000. But those $5,000 are not taken out of somebody's bank account right away. So pretty much Robinhood is going to give you $5,000 to trade on their platform without actually taking the money out of your bank account. So I think what was happening was a lot of people were taking these 5,000, I guess, say pre-deposits and, for example, putting it all on Gamestop. So pretty much Robinhood was losing a lot of money because they weren't able to keep up with the amount of deposits that were being quote unquote made. So pretty much in short, Robinhood is actually kind of lending you this pre-deposit for maybe 3 to 4 days before they actually take the money out of your bank account. So they saw this as a big risk in terms of their own company, which is why they halted the stock, which in my opinion isn't right at all, because I mean, they should have some type of procedures for just in case something like this happens. They shouldn't be able to just put a pause on everybody's ability to buy stocks in the market. So what do I think is going to happen next? So definitely I believe that this volatile stock market is going to continue for the next couple of weeks at least, because this just started pretty much, where all of these retail investors, these Reddit groups, are pretty much going against these big hedge funds. So you're going to definitely see a lot of spikes within the market, especially between these short stocks of GameStop, Nokia, AMC. All of these stocks are going to be very volatile in the next couple of weeks, because there's going to be kind of a battle of people trying to push the stock up and a battle of these big hedge funds trying to push the stock down. So we're definitely going to see a very volatile market, and pretty much that's what the market is until the SEC comes in with new regulations on what can these platforms do in terms of taking off stocks, and also what is going to happen with these short options, call options, just in general, because a lot of people are saying they should ban puts or they should ban short selling. So there's going to be a lot of talk in the next couple of months, I'm sure, about exactly what new regulations need to be in place so that this doesn't happen. So would I invest in these stocks? Personally, I wouldn't really invest in these stocks if you're trying to make gains, but just to be part of what's going on right now. I did buy a little bit of these stocks just to be part of it, because you know these stocks are going to be very volatile for the next couple of weeks, especially GameStop stock, for example, on Monday could open up at $1,000, and then by Friday it could be $20. You never know. So if you're expecting to buy these stocks and make huge returns off of it, that's not the mindset I would definitely go in with. I would definitely just be very cautious about entering any of these stocks, because you never know what could happen. So in conclusion, these markets are going to be very volatile the next couple of weeks for sure, especially in these stocks like GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia. There's going to be a lot of short selling, a lot of buying. So we don't really know what to expect. Everything's up in the air. So my suggestion for everybody was just to research and make sure you do your due diligence before you do enter any of these stocks, because any day these stocks will go to $1,000 and then drop to $20. You just really don't know. But hopefully everything that in this video made sense to you guys, and hopefully you guys were able to learn a little bit more about the stock market and exactly what's going on. Thanks again for watching this videos. Please like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also comment down below any topics that you'd like to have me talk about, and I will catch you guys next video.